Good afternoon. Welcome back to the daily briefing at St. Clair County EMA, where we bring you the up-to-date information on our numbers daily. Here with Sam from the Health Department. Sam, it's another day. It just one rolls right into another.
They do, but I will say that I'm fairly happy with our numbers today. I think in the past couple weeks, this has been one of our better days. So before we start with numbers, I would like to let everybody know that the glitch that we did have with Memorial's lab has been rectified. So we do have new Memorial numbers in the totals that we will give you today. So for St. Clair County residents that have been tested, we are at 4,016 residents that have been tested with 788 positive test results, which is an increase of 17 from yesterday. And that includes both males and females from under 10 to their 70s. We are at 3,202 negative test results with 26 results still pending. And we do have some sad news to report. We are counting one additional death today, so that does bring our total to 64. The death today was a male in his 60s who did have underlying health conditions, and as always, our condolences go out to his family. One of the new statistics that we are going to be bringing you today are patients that have completed the required IDPH 14-day quarantine, and for St. Clair County, we are at 361. For state totals, we are at 489,359 that have been tested, with 84,698 positive test results, which is an increase of 1,677 from yesterday. We are reporting 3,792 deaths for the state, which is an increase of 191 from yesterday. And I would like to make a side note for those of you that have watched the governor's updates. Dr. Ezike, who is the head of Illinois Department of Public Health, made a comment both yesterday and today that any deaths that occur that are non-COVID related, so that would be a death by a car accident, homicide, or suicide, if found out post-mortem that those patients are COVID positive, they will not be counted in deaths for COVID positive cases. For hospital numbers, and these are for hospitals that reside in St. Clair County, we are at 47 patients that are currently hospitalized due to COVID-related reasons, and 4 of those are on ventilators. For congregate living facilities that are in outbreak status, and that means 2 or more staff or residents that are either COVID positive or who have COVID-like symptoms, Brea of Belleville has 23 cases and 2 deaths. Brea of Cahokia has 8 cases and no deaths. Caritas Family Solutions in Belleville has 6 cases and no deaths. Colonnade Senior Living in O'Fallon has 3 cases and no deaths. Four Fountains in Belleville has 103 cases with 16 deaths. Help at Home in O'Fallon has 5 cases and no deaths. Lebanon Care Center in Lebanon has 51 cases and 8 deaths. Memorial Care Center in Belleville has 43 cases and 5 deaths. St. Paul's Home in Belleville has 10 cases and 3 deaths. Swansea Rehab and Care Center in Swansea has 4 cases and no deaths. And TDL Incorporated in Belleville has 4 cases and no deaths. And now I will turn it over to Chairman Kern for his update.
Thank you, Sam. We like the fact that the numbers seem to be headed in the right direction. But,
Yes.
64 deaths. When you reflect on that, that's a terrible statistic, and certainly one that we don't want to continue to go up. And so that's the reason why we continue to ask you to do all the things that we talk about every day. As a reminder, this is National Police Week. National Police Week is when we honor our police and our protectors out there in the community. Normally this week is when the sheriff has his memorial program at the county jail, where we reminisce and reflect on all of those that have died in the line of duty. So our thanks and our gratitude goes out there to our police. And if you see policeman or woman out there, be sure to tell them that you appreciate the job they're doing and congratulate them, especially now during this pandemic. Their job is made even more difficult than it already is. The jailers in the jail every day trying to contain this virus is a big job, and it's more stress that those officers didn't need to start with than what they already have to start with. So we appreciate them, and so let's remember them in National Police Week. At this time, we'll go into the zip code reports. Remember, if you don't hear your zip code, it's because IDPH has not reported that number, which would be above 5. So today we have 62201 remains at 12, 62203 remains at 26, 62204 remains at 32, 62205 is now at 37. That's an increase of 1. 62206, we have 71. That number remains static. 62207, we now have 51. That's an increase of 3. 62208, we have 41. 62220, we have 84. 62221, we have 67. That's an increase of 3. 62223, we remain at 41. 62226, we're now at 96. That's an increase of 2. 62232, we're at 8. That's an increase of 1. 62239, we're remaining at 11. 62254, we now have 24. That's an increase of 1. 62257, we're at 8 COVID positives. 62258, we're at 14. That number remains the same. 62269, we're now at 62. That's an increase of 1. And 62285 remains static at 6. I'll now turn it over to Herb Simmons for his report.
Thank you, Chairman. As you and Sam both said, our numbers seem to be going in the right way, but I think we have to remember to look at the entire picture. Yesterday, a total of 191 deaths throughout the entire state. If my memory serves me right, that's the most recorded in one day. 1,670 new tests across the state. We had 1 new death here in the county, and as you said, 1 is too many, and we want to keep that where it's at. On the EMA side, we had 43 of our agencies pick up PPE supplies today. We were fortunate to get more in and be able to supply them with the needs that they have. Had a conference call with the Illinois Department of Public Health, keeping up with as much as the information on there as possible. We received another letter today from the Mayor's Council to go along with what we discussed yesterday. So we've got our fingers crossed. We just ask everybody to please stay hunkered down as you can. It's proven it's working here. The numbers are showing that, but any given 24-hour period that could change. So stay with us, because we're here with you. Every community in St. Clair County feels what everybody is feeling. We're all tired. We all want to get a haircut. We all want to go out. We all want to do this, but we also want us all to be safe. And the only way we can do that is follow what the science is saying. And the doctors, you've heard them here on these briefings. Turn on any news media, you'll hear it. And some of you don't like that, and I really don't care. I'm going to follow what the doctors are telling us to do here. So stay safe. For those of you who follow us every day, leave your comments. We'll try to answer as many as possible. And as we say all the time, we're going to get through this. It's just going to take a little bit. We'll be back tomorrow at 3:30 for the next briefing. We'll be back here shortly with Cindy and Daisy to translate this to our Spanish communities. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.